Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to be checking out this new compact folding EDC knife from CJRB. This is the Bolt. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome knife from CJRB and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because they do it a commission if you purchase this knife. And of course, before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at CJRB for sending me this knife to review. Let's get started. Let's begin with some quick size references just so you get a better idea for the overall size of this knife. Here it is next to a large permanent marker. And here's a look at them vertically next to each other so you can compare the diameter of the pen next to the knife. And let's get a rough measurement here with the blade closed. Looks like we got just about 4 and maybe 1/4 inches overall length. And now with the blade open. And back to vertical. And let's get a rough measurement here with the blade open. Looks like we got just about 7, maybe 7.5 inches overall length with the blade open. Let's have a look at the top of the knife here, just so you get a better idea for the overall thickness of this knife. It's pretty thin. So here's a pair of chopsticks. This is the thicker side, and it looks to be just about the same thickness as that. Let's run a ruler across here from scale to scale. Looks like we got just maybe 3/8 of an inch thick, just under 7/16. It's pretty slim. Let's have a look at the thickness of the blade over in the thumb ramp area, and it looks to be just about the same thickness as a US nickel. And let's run a ruler across the thumb ramp area. Looks like we got just about 1/8 of an inch thick. Let's get this knife on the scale so you know how much weight you're going to be carrying around. Looks like it's about 2.7 ounces. And just in case you're wondering what 2.7 ounces might feel like in your pocket or your hand, well, if you got some AA batteries around the house, weighs almost as much as 3 of those. This knife is available in 3 different color variations. There's this color here with the blue G10 and black blade finish. There's also an all blacked out version with black G10 and a black blade finish. And there's also a green with satin finish. I really like those orange thumb studs. It really makes the knife pop against the blue G10 and the black finish. Those orange thumb studs look really nice. Let's have a look at your opening mechanisms. There are 3 different ways that you can open up this knife. You can utilize the dual thumb studs, the crossbar lock, or this fin, which is part of the recoil locking system. With the dual thumb studs, you can just dig your thumb in and rotate the blade around, or with a little bit of practice, you can just put a little pressure on it, flick it open. To use the crossbar lock, you can access it from either the left or the right side of the knife. You're going to pull it back, let it go, and it'll lock into place. Then to utilize that fin at the top, all you're going to do is pull it back, flick it up, and let it go. The opening action on this knife is incredibly smooth and quiet. The blade is pivoting on a caged ceramic ball bearing system. This knife features CJRB's Recoil version 2 system, where it's a combination of the crossbar locking system and this fin here at the top. So as your blade is swinging around and locking into place, it'll engage your crossbar lock, as well as this fin on the top, which means you can release the blade either by using the crossbar lock from the left or the right side by pulling back, or by pulling back on the fin to release the blade. Let's have a look up front at this gorgeous blade. Starting off over in the thumb ramp area. Got plenty of space here for jimping. Going to turn this sideways so you guys can check out the aggressiveness of that. Not too bad, right? Feels really nice under the thumbs. Clip point blade coming to a nice fine point. Not a crazy clip point though. Little swedge here is very minimal, so it's a very mellow clip point. Really high shoulder. This is a black PVD coating stonewash finish. Very similar to what Glock has on their slides. As mentioned, we got a nice high grind. Shoulder is way up here and it's flat. Absolutely no curvature here on your flats, so pretty much a full flat grind. It's going to be very easy to maintain and sharpen this blade, especially with this large sharpening choil Very easy to sharpen the entire... Oh, look at the polish on that edge, guys. You can see me moving back and forth there. But very easy to sharpen the entire length of this edge from the tip all the way down to the heel. This blade is made from CJRB's proprietary powdered steel RPM 9. Now, if you're not too familiar with powdered steel, all you have to know is that because of its grain structure and the way that it's made, the grain pattern is a lot tighter and more consistent, resulting in a lot less voids and inconsistencies. So the result is a blade and steel that's a lot more consistent and a lot stronger. Now, RPM 9 has a bunch of carbon in it with about 18% chromium, so your corrosion resistance is going to be off the charts. It's also going to be easy to sharpen and maintain, good toughness, and as we're going to see, is capable of taking a nice edge. Going to give you guys a closer look at these G10 scales. Nicely milled all the way around. All right, no rough edges. Here's a look at the texturing. Going to turn it sideways here so you can see the pattern. Right, nothing crazy. And that shouldn't rough up your pockets any. Going to drop you guys down now to have a look inside of the handles. And you can see there we have nested liners that really helps keep this knife nice and slim, as well as skeletonization. You can see those cutouts in there also aiding in making this knife really light. Now I'm going to turn you guys over to have a look at the back of the knife here. They went with standoffs as back spacers. All right, we got a hole in the back for a lanyard that goes through the G10 handles and the liners to the other side. Give you guys a nice close-up of your pocket clip here. I'm going to turn it sideways so you guys can have a look at the profile. That's going to be deep carry, and it is swappable to the other side. Tip-up carry only. This is what this knife is going to look like when you dunk it down in your pocket. It should be real deep carry. Basically just disappears. There's a profile view there. Back around to the front. Now, as far as your grip dynamics go, this is what I call a stick or a ruler. Totally neutral. Flat on the top, pretty much flat on the bottom. Right? There's no curvature here or arch, really. Just very mild. When you get it in your hands, it's not going to be too exciting, but extremely well balanced. All right, let's do some cutting with this factory edge. Let's start off with some paper here. Nice slow cuts. Nice and smooth. Just gliding through there. Absolutely no toothiness. Alright, with this nice big belly and that nice sharp edge, should have no problems with this 550 paracord. Alright, let's try to punch through some cardboard. A little bit of cut there. Nice. And let's try to cut through some cardboard. No problem. Once again, guys, this has been the Bolt from CJRB. If you're looking for a great compact folding EDC knife that's thin, lightweight, it's going to be very easy to carry in the pocket, that's got really good cutting capability, this could be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this awesome knife from CJRB, make sure to check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.